Welcome to the Humanized channel here on YouTube. I'm Ronson Browno. Just to let you know, very soon I'll have another channel that will be called the Ronson Browno Podcast. It will be dedicated to all things food. That's right, I'll feature home cooks. We'll have challenges. We'll visit older, retired chefs that paid their dues from around the world and meet up with up and coming culinary rock stars as we head into the late 2020s and into the 2030s. So if you like this episode, please like it and subscribe if you like. I am not getting paid, so if in the event you want to donate a few dollars to my coffee fund, I'll greatly appreciate it. I have my Venmo and Cash App addresses up on the screen from time to time and at the very end, all right? So I'm going to delve into healthy eating, but primarily this is an easy episode. Today I just want to show you a company called Down to Earth Natural Foods. They have a deli that serves up good sandwiches, wraps, desserts, all vegan and vegetarian. No animal products, although they do sell dairy, but not eggs. I used to work for them back in the day. They had a store in Lahaina. I used to work there, and the one I'm showcasing right now in this video, I used to work there as well. They also had a small store up in Makawa, up country, but that closed down a long time ago. So this store is close to the Maui Airport. So if you're visiting, they are on Dairy Road. Just Google map it, and you'll find it's real easy. They're just like a few minutes from the airport, all right? And so let's take a look at what they have. Here we go. So you come off Dairy Road. This is what it looks like. The parking lot's right here. You see the big sign right there. So when you come inside, they have all kinds of stuff. You know, they have instant foods. They have, like pastas that you can get and you boil them at home. They got grab and go items like ready-made sandwiches and wraps and stuff like that. They got a salad bar. You can see that. They got a hot bar with different kind of entrees. You can see it right there. And you go in the back, there's all kinds of cleaning supplies and soaps and personal healthcare items. It's, a really cool shop. You go in there, it just smells nice. They have like a wellness section. Like I said, they got vitamins and all that too. What else they got? Yeah, just take a look. I'll just let you watch the B-rolls as they go along here. The aisles are stocked, and they have like bulk items, like they got steel cut oats. They got all the beans, the dried beans, all the herbs and spices you might need. See that? You got cinnamon sticks, bay leaves, whatever. Yeah, they got everything. They got like soft drinks, all the good soft drinks, all the healthy ones. They got all the dips and salsas and whatnot. It's pretty good, And that's the thing about this store is right when Whole Foods came onto the island about, over 10 years ago maybe, this store was kind of worried that Whole Foods was going to take them out of business, but Down to Earth is a local store, locally owned. They're also on the island of Oahu, and they just do good business. It just goes to prove that local businesses can thrive if they got a fan base. And Down to Earth always had a fan base. And the people that shop there have money, they do. Or they'll make it a point to shop there. No matter what their income is, they just want to eat healthy, they'll eat healthy food. And part of it too, why I'm showing this is about eating healthy to prevent strokes, heart disease, diabetes, you name it, high blood pressure. And in fact, when I was working there in the Lahaina store a long, long time ago, over 20 years ago, I had high blood pressure and I still got high blood pressure. I had gout. And one of the ladies that was working there, who I'm still friends with, was telling me what and how to eat, that I don't need medication. And guess what? My blood pressure went down, my gout went away, my weight went down, my, I'm going to just say it, my poop was better. I was pooping better, cleaner too. And I just want to gross you out. But yeah, everything gets cleaner. When you eat clean, you become clean. I believe that. But, I'm eating bad again. So I got to eat good. But, look at all the stuff they got here. Just, the fruits, the vegetables, beautiful stuff. All the cucumbers and green beans and, peppers, all that good stuff. And all the local farmers that supply this store, a lot of local produce here. You can see some celery, carrots, and kale and whatnot. It's a beautiful spot, man. Really good, clean food, So anyway, you can look at that some more. Just look at the B-rolls, kind of like today. Just kind of look at it and just admire the nice colors. I'm not going to talk too much. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of tired today. But anyway, you got to eat well and you preserve your health, if that makes sense. Like I said, I got high blood pressure now, and I'm taking the pills. I got to watch what I eat. That's the bottom line, and my sugar is like right on the borderline. All the time when I go to the doctor, it's like borderline. And my doctor gets all like ticked off and she's, come on, man. So, yeah, so we all got to eat right. And especially, I've been talking about stroke survivors a lot, just on the stroke kind of bandwagon, if you will. Well, not bandwagon, but the stroke subject, the medical issues of stroke. It's like, stress is a killer. It really is. If you stress out and you're eating bad, try and eat well. Eating well costs money. It's not cheap. It's not inexpensive. Like, you go to a place like this, you get a bag of goodies, you can spend like $100 easy. You know what I mean? But it comes with a price, But I'm just going back and forth. You can see all the good stuff over here. In fact, one of the dishes they got there, I actually created that. I don't know if they have it. I couldn't find it today, but it was called the tofu dynamite. It was the big chunks of tofu, but we used to get the tofu from this place on Maui that made the tofu, and it was really thick. It's really coarse. So you break it up and it's real meaty. Not like the silky ones they sell in the package. And you could really do good things with it because it was really like meaty, really heavy. And we break it apart. We use this vegan mayonnaise. It was called Veganese. And it was just made with like just natural oils, canola oil or whatever, organic. And that's how they made that vegan mayonnaise. And it was really good. It kind of tasted almost like real mayonnaise, And we did that with tamari, which is like the soy sauce, and just really simple. Put some garlic in there and mix it up and bake it, and that was really good with mushrooms and whatever, mushrooms, onion. Really good stuff, really tasty. But when you eat vegan, a lot of people think you eat vegan, it's like just cardboard, like you're eating cardboard. Not so. Go into a place like this. If you're on Maui, go check them out. I'm not getting paid to advertise these guys. I'm not. I'm just kind of letting you guys know what's out there if you want to eat healthy. On Maui, there's a lot of other healthy vegetarian, vegan places. I think down in Kihei, there's an Indian place that we used to go to. I don't know if they're around now. They might be, but we had like a major storm about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So I don't know if the restaurants down there got damaged. I know the roads got wiped out. So that's it. But there's a lot of places here in Maui. There's another natural food store up in Makawao, actually, right off of Baldwin Avenue, called Mana Foods. There's one on Hana Highway called Alive and Well. So there, if you're on Maui, you're visiting Maui, or you live here, you haven't gone to these places, or you haven't gone in a long time, go check it out. Again, I'm not getting paid for talking about down to earth. I'm just, like I said, letting people know what's out there for healthy food and healthy cooking and whatnot. So again, I'm on the stroke subject. So stroke happens a lot of times when people got high blood pressure. When you get high blood pressure, it really gets your heart pumping harder, and that can lead to a heart attack. But it's all dealing with your arteries, right? And if you get a blockage, arteries going to your brain, get a stroke, called an ischemic stroke. If you got like a brain aneurysm, and it bursts, the vessels burst, that can lead to a brain hemorrhage, or like a hemorrhagic stroke, or just weakened arteries and vessels in your brain that bleeds, and that results in a massive stroke. And high blood pressure is one of the causes one of the culprits that leads to strokes. Sorry, I'm so tired today, but eat well, exercise. Once in a while, if you want to eat something like we call devil's food, treat yourself. Everybody's got some kind of vice, but try the best you can. Especially if you get older, you're getting older. You got to watch your weight. That's another thing too. When you're overweight and your sugar's up, and like I said, the blood pressure and all that, you really can get your kidneys can malfunction, strokes can happen, heart attacks. You really need to maintain your health. I mean, some guys go, yeah, what the hell, there's guys running marathons, they work out and they get hit by a truck. So what's the big deal? Well, yeah, that's one way to look at it. But at the same time, you owe it to yourself to at least care for yourself, care for your body and your mind and all that. Because if you got a family and you're not taking care of your body, you're not taking care of your health, and you get sick, and you just, when you could have taken care of your body, but who's going to have to take care of you? Maybe your family. And yeah, I get it, family needs to take care of family members, but I mean, if you can prevent it, try. That's why I see when people are so they get overweight, and I say this with compassion. When people get overweight and they just don't care about their health, it's really not fair to everybody that loves the person. And if you get a stroke or heart attack, it sets the family back. And like I said, I get it. You can get hit by a truck. You walk out the door, you can get shot these days. But what's the chances of that happening? As opposed to if you don't take care of your body and you get a major health issue. And nowadays with all the chemicals, it's a proven fact that the foods that we eat does cause cancer. It does cause heart disease, and even strokes. So just eat right, and if you can, when you get veggies, one of the things I tell people, one thing that I learned, when you cook the vegetables, it loses its composition, it loses its natural chemical makeup. You lose the vitamins, the nutrients when you cook a veggie, especially the greens. So there's one thing I learned about making stir fry, actually, when I was working there. Although we didn't stir fry meat, we used tofu and tempeh as like the source of protein. But if you eat meat, chicken, fish, you can do the same thing. What I learned was, cut your veggies, all your veggies fresh. Don't even put it in a frying pan or a wok. Don't even steam it. Cut it thin, right? Maybe in a mixing bowl, add some vinegar, soy sauce, whatever it is, whatever sauce you want. Toss it like a salad and stir fry your proteins in a frying pan or wok. in like, vegetable oil, canola oil, the safe fats, not the dangerous fats. The plant-based oils is good to use, and stir fry that with your ginger, garlic, or whatever aromatics you want. And once you're done frying your protein, let's say you did chicken, take it out of the frying pan and put it into the veggies that you cut and toss it around. It becomes like a salad. Basically, when you look at stir fries, like a Mongolian beef or beef broccoli, it's really like a beef broccoli salad, only in a wok. So, cook maybe the beef or whatever protein, and you keep your veggies raw. That's more healthy. You preserve the vitamins and all the nutrients, right? So that's it. This is a really short video right now. I don't think I have 20 minutes. I'm kind of burned out today. But again, if you're recovering from any kind of stroke or aneurysm or a heart condition, eat healthy. It'll cost money. If you can swing it, most of you can. And if you can't, I'll pray for you guys. That's really tough. It's expensive. I gotta admit, I have a hard time buying this stuff right now. So eat right. There's so much information. You can get it on your phone. You can YouTube a recipe. Just so much information right on your phone, right off of your phone. So there's no excuse that you can't learn about healthy eating. And even TikTok. I'm not a TikTok watcher. I don't view that too much. Instagram, not even Instagram. I'm just like an old school guy, just on Facebook and YouTube. But there's a lot of interesting educational videos and just some really goofy stuff. I like the goofy stuff because we need to laugh, But if you really want to learn about healthy cooking, there's a ton of videos. There's a ton of blogs out there. I don't know if blogs are in anymore, but take a healthy cooking class in your area. Look it up. There's always some chef that just loves to teach people how to eat healthy, and some churches have that. There's some food clubs in certain parts of the United States. There might be a foodie club in your area. Join them, and all walks of life, all different professions that just love food and love to cook. There's some fantastic cooks out there now, all because of like videos online, YouTube and whatnot, and people they learn it. They go, yeah, I get it. It's not like a culinary chef instructor teaching you. It's just everyday people that can relate to everyday people, and they're not using culinary jargon. They're just saying, "No, this is it. Use this. Stir it like this. Yeah, I bought this at Costco. Chop it like this. Stir it like this. Put it in a pan like that." And that's everyday lingo that is awesome. So I give credit to all the YouTubers, TikTokers, or whatever, the guys that are cooking out there and getting gazillion likes and views. Thanks for doing it, because I watch some of that too to get some ideas myself. So again, Ron Sombrano here. Look out for my new podcast that's coming out soon. It's going to be called the Ron Sombrano Podcast. It'll have a tangerine. It'll be dedicated full on to food, everything food, the food business, the food industry, everything. Home cooks, backyard chefs, you name it. Kids that like to cook, people that just love to eat. I'm gonna form a team, and we're gonna go around the world and showcase chefs, showcase people. It's been done before. I know people say, it's been done before, man. Well, that's what they said when Anthony Bourdain was alive, and he stopped because he passed away. But look, people are still doing it. There's an audience for everybody, and because I've been in the industry a long time, I know a lot of people in the industry, and I kind of want to take a lot of people that's in the industry or was in the industry and talk about business, how it's going to be in the future with AI, all that kind of stuff. But my videos are not going to be these TikTok-y things. It's going to be old school. And if you can't handle watching a program for half an hour, then a break, and then another half hour, then it's not going to be for you. But one of my younger buddies told me, he's like my nephew, told me, well, if you do that, Uncle Ron, maybe make your hour show into segments so people can just see segment 1, 2, or the final segment. I'm still learning the trade, guys. So anyway, you guys like this channel, like it, subscribe, and if you feel like a philanthropist, you can donate to my coffee fund, right? Yeah, a few dollars. Here's my Venmo, and there you go. And here's my Cash App, and that's the address right there. And I'll post it again at the ending of this thing. So you guys take care. Blessings to everybody. If you're suffering from stroke, if you suffered a stroke, God bless you. Do your rehab. Prevent yourself from getting any type of bad illnesses, health-wise, all right? And if you do have mental health issues also, go see your doctor. Go get some talk therapy, whatever, because you need it. Take care of your mind and your body, your mind, your spirit, and everything. And until next time, you guys take care. Blessings.